Good morning. So our this topic number 3, it is related with the drug adulteration. So this drug adulteration, we have seen the different methods: macroscopic, microscopic, physical method of evaluation, and the chemical. So then what is the meaning of the drug adulteration? So why these tests are generally done? So adulteration, it is a practice of substituting original crude drug partially or whole with other similar looking substance, but the latter is either free from a inferior in chemical and therapeutic properties. So just we have seen the different test. So in any same looking drugs, externally they are added for the whole part, but they are externally appearing same, internally not showing the same, chemically not showing the same. So this type of process, it is called as the adulteration. Simply it is also defined as the adulteration is a simple words. It is a debasement of an article. Debasement, that is the basic foundation drug content, it is not there. So this type of process, it is also called as the adulteration. It may be defined as broadly as admixture or substitution of original or genuine article or drug with inferior, defective, or otherwise useless or the harmful substances, right? So any original drug, it is short, very small content added and made it into the oil. So therefore it is called as adulteration. So adulterant generally which are added, so this material which is both cheap and available fairly in the amount. Then substitution, it is generally either entire article or generally required as per the supply or its availability. For example, cotton seed oil is place of the olive oil, so it is easily mixed. Then types of adulterants are there. It is called as the deliberate, so it is called as intentional. Then secondly, there are the accidental, so adulterants are there. Then nextly, first type is there deliberate or intentional, so they are normally commercial, mainly with the intention of addition, right, for the profit. Then second, in deliberate accidental, so naturally they are added by due to the ignorance or due to the generally they are the non-harmful in the characteristics. Then the reasons of adulterations we are observing. Then due to the scarcity of the drug, suppose some drugs are very costly or where they are not producing on large amount, so the chance of the addition is there. For example, clove, cinnamon, cardamom, its clove oil or the original, then it is very common to contraband the drug opium. Opium, that is these seeds, त्याला आपण खसखस म्हणतो. So opium poppy is there. Then its latex is added. Then conditions for the stage of adulteration as are there. So they shows the characters as inferiority, then spoilage, deterioration, admixture, sophistication, and substitution. Then in inferiority, we will see the some character. For example, there is having the any crop is there, so natural addition is there, so generally they shows the minimum standard. In the spoilage, suppose disturbed due to the microbial or fungal growth is there, pest infestation, so they are added into the original good quality drugs. Then deterioration, suppose the good drug is there but it is going to be decomposed due to the rainfall or due to the uncare, so therefore there is the valuable drug, it is generally showing the decomposition. These admixtures, generally there is having the certain accidental addition are there. Suppose the inclusion of the soil, right, from the while at the time of collection from the field, right, suppose the seeds of mustard or others are there. Then sophistication, so it is the deliberate addition of inferior material into the this original drug is there. For example, powdered drugs are generally there. Suppose ginger powder, so it is generally added by the different starch are there or the coloring matters are there. right? So they shows the yellow color. Then substitution is the important character. So adulteration means the addition, substitution. So it requires the supply, cheap supply of the different content. Suppose cotton seed oil is there in the olive oil, sweet oil. Then methods of drug adulteration. So already we have seen, so substitution of inferior quality, then artificial addition, then exhausted drugs. Exhausted, that is the, suppose clove oil is there, so oil is removed, then again there is a spray is done and they are dried and sent for the market. Then adaptation by addition of worth quality, heavy materials, others are added. Then synthetic principles, some organic solvents, the perfumes are added of this particular. Then adulteration into the powders, done into the powder and sell at the market. Then substitution with inferior substandards are there. So due to the morphological external resemblance is there, so it is easy to understand inferior and superior quality. So therefore their chemical test, physical test, then microscopy it is tested. For example, ginger or the Arabian senna added into the dog senna. So like this one, sonamuki म्हणतात, Cassia angustifoli, right? Then nextly medicinal gingiber officinalis, ginger. It is replaced by Japanese ginger, Gingiber myoga. So remember these two species. So these are the good photographs of, suppose the senna leaves and our Cassia auriculata, tarwad. So its leaves are added into this one. Then here these different substituents, artificial addition provide the color, then shape, size, they are generally similar, or therefore they are easily added into the leaf drug. General practices they shows the artificial addition. Suppose the color is there, so in the color, as we are knowing, suppose there are some composed chicory, it is placed in the coffee, so there is high in the green bee wax is there, so it is paraffin wax, it is added, it is colored and added into the bee wax, right? त्याला मेन म्हणतो आपण. नंतर नेक्स्टली सबस्टिट्यूशन, द एक्झॉस्टेड प्लांट्स आर देअर. वी हॅव जस्ट सीन द क्लोव or the ginger powder, so they are added, their oil is removed and it is added. So this is the photograph of the ginger, original, and some Japanese ginger is there. Then nextly there are some heavy materials are there. For example, limestone, heavy materials added into asphoetida, मराठीत त्याला हिंग म्हणतात. देन पीस ऑफ ॲम्बर कलर्ड ग्लास इंटू द कोलोफोनी, म्हणजे धूप जो असतो त्याच्यामध्ये ॲम्बरच्या डार्क कलर जे असतात रंगीत, सो त्याचे फाईन पावडर करून ॲड करतात, बर्निंग प्रोसेस. देन रॉडंट्स आर देअर, मॅटर, समज द कार्डेमॉन सीड्स आर देअर, सो द वेस्ट ऑफ द सर्टन rodents are there, so it is added. Then there are some white stone in the rice, पांढरे गारांचे खडे म्हणतो आपण, ते राईसमध्ये ॲड करतात. सो दीज आर सम डार्क बी वॅक्स ऑर द अदर्स आर देअर, सो दे आर ॲडेड ड्यू टू द कलरेशन. Then nextly addition of synthetic principles. So citrus oil, lemon addition. Then benzoate to the balsam of Peru, म्हणजे डिंक जो असतो त्या डिंकामध्ये ॲड करतात सिंथेटिक प्रिन्सिपल. Then nextly use of the vegetative matters in the sum. So basically some medicinal properties are there, color, odor, and some cases constituents. For example, moss, liverworts, bryophytes, epiphytes, they are added into the cinnamon, दालचिनी, त्याचं वजन वाढतं. आपण वी आर नोईंग दीज आर हॅविंग ऑन द 10 grams, म्हणजे एक तोळा म्हणतो आपण, तोळ्यावरती विकतात, राईट. देन स्टेम्स 10 ग्रॅम म्हणजे. देन सेकंडली लोबेलिया लिव्ज किंवा दीज आर सेन्ना लिव्ज, धतुरा, they are added by this one. Then adulterants of the powders. So powder, in the powder there is having the bark powder is there. समजा दालचिनी पावडर असेल किंवा चिली असेल, रेड chili. So it is added by the red sandalwood. रेड सँडलवूड ॲड करतात. इट इज अवेलेबल टू मच. किंवा ब्रिक्स पार्टिकल्स आर ॲडेड, म्हणजे विटांची माती, लाल माती ॲड करतात. सो लाईक दिस वन देर आर सम गुड फोटोग्राफ्स ऑफ दिस डिफरंट एक्झाम्पल्स आर देअर, राईट. सो हिअर वी आर completing our this topic number 3. In the next lecture we will see the topic number 4. Okay, thanks to all.